And then Vishal, does he make your life difficult? A little bit, huh?
A lot actually.
Harsh?
Not only his.
So you play keys as well?
Yeah.
Dangerous, dangerous. Thank you, Yugaant, to be part of SoundChk Season 2. I really love your energy. I really love the... पहली बात तो ये बताओ कि नाम Yugaant.
Yugaant.
Who gave it the name?
So, Ashish.
Ashish.
तो एक्चुअली जब ये बैंड स्टार्ट करने का प्लान आया था
जी
तो मैं हूँ कोलकाता से, तो वहाँ पे मेलेडी फर्स्ट मतलब इम्प्रेस करता है लोगों को, दिल में जो अटकता है। तो मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि जो म्यूजिक आजकल हम सुन रहे हैं वहाँ से मेलेडी थोड़ा छुप रहा है, बाकी सारी चीज़ें काफ़ी लाउड है। तो मुझे ये था कि मेलेडी को पहले हम सामने लेके आते हैं और ऐसे कुछ आते हैं जो ये जो अभी चल रहा है, ये युग जो है, ये कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग शुरुआत करते हैं कि अच्छे म्यूजिक सामने लेके आए।
क्या बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात है।
तो वैसे नाम थोड़ा रिवर्स साउंड करता है कि युगांत, बट दैट्स द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द न्यू एरा और समथिंग।
Wow, it's quite deep.
Yeah.
But you know, this is how it is. You know, every beginning always has an end, and every end has a new beginning.
Right.
So it's a great thing that that you thought about. But you know, one thing I must say that the kind of sound that you guys made. पहली बात तो ये बताइए कि how do you think of Mayanagri?
मायानगरी वेल हम लोग
Okay, so
Okay,
basically
चलो बोलिए ठीक है मुंबई अभी so you guys are based out of
Mumbai.
Mumbai only, and so you all know about कि मुंबई सपनों का शहर है,
Yes.
and obviously पूरी दुनिया को ये पता है, and everybody likes to you know come here to fulfill their dreams. But यहाँ पर आके ये एक माया नगरी भी है, तो बहुत अच्छा टाइटल आपने सोचा इसके बारे में. How do you think about it?
So basically, there was this there's this 48-hour project, if you know about it, it's called India Film Project. So they do a 48-hour project for rock, and like there are different genres in music also, rock hai, pop hai, all of these. So we applied for rock,
Okay.
and they gave us the topic like write about a city you love. And we were like, theek hai, I'm pretty sure like 10,000 people are going to write about Mumbai. But then what do we make it to make it special? So we gave it our sound. And well, this,
Very well produced.
this
You know,
song
the
was-
song has elements of the city, the dark side of it,
Right.
the dream side of it. सपनों का शहर है, और बहुत ही एक beautiful interpretation of you know जो elements है गाने में. तो who is the writer? Who does all these things? आप लोग सब लोग टूट पड़ते हैं. Let's find out. Pratya, what's your...
Mostly, I would say, so we decide the writing process into two parts, like the audio part, as in the lyrical part of it, and of course, the production and the musicality of it. So it's mostly me with a guitar strumming some riffs, because I'm like a proper heavy metal kind of a guy.
मैं वही कहने वाला था कि the
So-
song, the song has a lot of metal influences there.
So yeah, that's been my first love,
Sure.
heavy metal. So I come up with some riffs, and Sid helps me with like writing other melodies on it, and सब साथ में, and फिर Sukhi lyrics help करता है, and then of course and in fact lyrics में सब लोग थोड़ा बहुत शामिल हो जाते हैं. हाँ, बट हम लोग भी थोड़ा बहुत ट्राई करते हैं उसमें कुछ अलग अलग वर्ड्स डालने का. तो इस तरह से सब लोग साथ में मिलके ही करते हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स ड्रम्स पे ही सिट्स ऑन द ई किट, एंड विशाल सिट्स ऑन द ई किट, एंड ही कम्स अप विद ग्रूव्स एंड स्टफ. ही इज एन अमेजिंग बेसिस्ट.
Gosh, yeah. No, I really like the energy, first of all, and you know I'm glad that you have that metal love for heavy metal, but at the same time I like the fact that you give heavy metal a bit of a melodic touch. और वो थोड़ा सा मतलब it has the energy of heavy metal, but at the same time it has a very melodic, poetic rendition, which I really love, and that's what makes Yugaant very, very special.
Yeah.
You know, everyone here should know that you guys have a very unique sound, and it's a great element in SoundChk for us to have your frequency, your vibe, your love in it. And the way the song also has, it's जो इंसान पहली बार मुंबई आता है या जो मुंबई में रहता है ऑलरेडी फॉर मेनी मेनी इयर्स या जो यहाँ पे पैदा हुआ है उनको ये गाना बहुत बहुत अच्छी तरह से रिफ्लेक्ट कर पाएगा उस
Yes,
गाने
yes, definitely.
सुनकर. बट टेल मी मोर अबाउट द सॉन्ग लाइक हाउ डिड शुरुआत तो हो जाती है गाने की.
हाँ, exactly.
गाने की शुरुआत बहुत हो जाती है बट हाउ डू यू टेक द स्टोरी अहेड कैसे आपने
So,
हाउ डू यू इमेजिन.
जब when I started with the song, like when we started with the song, so me and Sid were on some other day, like all of us weren't present, but मैं और Sid थे बस, और हम दोनों जो रिफ पे हम लोग काम कर रहे थे, तो इनिशियली मुझे रिफ ठीक लगा और मैंने बोला भाई इसमें कुछ मजा नहीं आ रहा, like I don't feel like this is worth it maybe. I just said it like that and he's like हाँ ठीक है कुछ और ट्राई करते हैं. Then we were trying something else, but then he was like no, let's go back to it. And then we just, because we had as he mentioned 48 hours wala challenge, so we had very less time, so we had to decide like on the spot, like if we want to go this way or this way. So we thought let's just go with it, we'll see what happens. And then पूरी रात भर बैठ के मतलब we didn't sleep ज़्यादा, obviously 48 hours में गाना बनाना तो मुश्किल ही हो जाता है थोड़ा.
I mean, I want to say something to you, and not just you, but everyone who's watching this, that कई कबार ना जब वक्त कम होता है ना तो सबसे बेस्ट काम होता है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
बहुत ज्यादा वक्त होता है ना तो आदमी रिलैक्स होता है, हाँ ठीक है देखेंगे सोचेंगे.
आराम से.
बट जब वक्त कम होता है ना तो your adrenaline is kicking like mad, and you know that you have to complete this.
Exactly यही
And
हुआ.
बेस्ट काम तब होता है
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सर.
बिकॉज ज्यादा वक्त होने से उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि काम बहुत अच्छा होता है. म्यूजिक इज अ वेरी स्पॉन्टेनियस फीलिंग जो आप महसूस करते हो, जो आप फील करते हो. यू जस्ट गो अहेड एंड डू इट. एंड आई एम श्योर सुखी व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग द लिरिक्स, जो बिकॉज यू आर किकिंग विद द एड्रेनलिन, जो भी आपको मेलोडीज आ रहे थे आप लिरिक्स लिखते जा रहे थे उस पे, दिस एंड दैट दैट्स अ ग्रेट प्रोसेस आल्सो. आई लव the sound of your drums. I love the patterns. There is a certain kind of an energy that you both, Harsh, you and Vishal, both put in the song. Of course, the riffs and the song has its own musicality, but the drama comes from the drums and the
Right.
bass and the guitars, which is really incredible. I mean, I've been listening to the song, and I feel like it has a great timeless quality. It's going to be, relevant for a long time. What next, guys?
We have lots of songs planned on. We are planning for a EP
Oh wow!
in a very short time.
Yes.
Let's see. Things are in work right now. We are figuring out production and all the
Yeah.
work.
Nice.
So Sid knows better.
Yes, sir. So you are the programmer also.
Yeah.
So you program drums and bass and all that stuff.
I mean, sometimes if they're not available, then I should.
He's lying, right? You guys, he still does it even if you're not available. I know you. Listen, I'm a programmer myself. Yeah. Who are you fooling?
वो थोड़ा खुजली तो है. I mean, I can't let a bass line be alone and lonely. I need to put the drums in, Yeah. I mean, I
See,
think
this. I'll tell you one
Yeah.
thing. There is nothing wrong in in going the new way right now. There used to be a time when there were no computers, there were no like programming softwares or whatever. So then that time people used to make songs just like they used to meet and make it. But now things are easy. Like if you're a songwriter and you have an idea and you know that this idea would be incomplete if I don't add the drums and the bass.
I understand.
Just to give it a bit of a body and a shape.
Yeah.
Then you do it because you have a drum kit sample
Absolutely.
library, you have a bass line, you have a bass sound, great bass sound, so you put it there. And then Vishal, does he make your life difficult? A little bit, huh?
A lot actually.
Harsh?
Not only his.
So you play keys as well?
Yeah.
Dangerous.
It's a combination.
And all the harmonies that are there, all that.
Backing
But I'll tell you one thing, Harsh. It's always nice to have a mock-up of the song, because then as a bass player, when you come in, you can only make it better.
Right.
Right.
You can only add your own color and add your own this thing. And times are changing. Times are changing. We have to. It's a great time sometimes to just see the song before you approach it. You know, before you start adding things. It's a great time. It's a great thing to just hear the song the way it is. I mean, I do that. Like sometimes, you know, when I'm working on a song and I feel like recording an orchestra, like, you know, strings, woodwinds and brass and percussion. I have samples and I have a library, so I put it down and I hear how it sounds before I actually call the orchestra. So I create a mock-up and then, you know, I know, okay, this is how it sounds, and you fix it, and, you know, you try to make this kuch zyada lag raha hai, kam lag raha hai, you fix it there, and then, you know, you have it. And then, of course, when you have the orchestra, you can add some trills and fills and whatnot.
Some human touch to
Just
it.
like you add some fills and trills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So these things are, it's a new way of writing, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm a big believer of what you said, like about the technology thing.
Yeah.
As much as you can get, you use it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
There's nothing wrong to have a hybrid sound as well.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
have some consonants. Who makes these rules? It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that Yugaant has a great sound, and it's a nice sound of you know, some real live things, live soul with some programming, and that's really the future.
Thank you so
So
much.
more power to you guys, and thank you for
Thank you for the
Mayanagri.
opportunity, sir.
Thank you for
so much.
SoundChk.
Yeah.
And we have this brand that we always partner with. It's called Mohammad. As you guys know, that, you know, they make products out of natural ingredients, and it's a part of Charak Pharma, which is 75 years old, and they really support us in all kinds of things. There's something that they always make, which is a sunscreen. The sunscreen is a really important thing because we do sound checks endlessly in the day.
Yes.
Sham ko show hota hai, in the day we have sound checks. So it's nice to, you know, kind of, and it's a really good sunscreen. I use it for my sound checks, and, you know, whenever I'm doing a day trip outside in the sun. So here's something for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir.
Let's take a photo.
Yes.